What is going on, guys? I am Consumer Tech Review, and today I'm going to be counting down the top 10 tech I use every single day. And at any point during the video, if you want to check out any of the 10 tech in this video, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada for every single one. But let's check out number 10. All right, and this is this outlet plug tower with wireless charging on the top. It's by Super Danny, kind of a funny name. You got USBs on it. You got obviously plugs on all four sides. It's really cool. And on top of it, it has a wireless charger. But besides that, you can turn on and off all three of these per those. So on this thing, you're looking at 12 outlets, as well as you got 5 USBs right there. That's a lot of charging. And the cool thing is, if you're not using them, you can turn them off and on individually, which is really epic. But besides that, having all your stuff being able to plug on your desk, or you can even have this on the floor if you want, set it on there and your phone's charging just like that, which is really freaking cool. And for only 34 bucks, and I think you have a bunch of different other colors, this is a super awesome pickup, and it's definitely a piece of tech that I use every single day. But let's move on to number 9. All right, to show number 9, I had to get a plate. You might ask yourself, why did you have to get a plate? Well, it's this. And this is something really special that I found on Amazon a while ago. This is a pepper grinder, or you can pretty much grind whatever you want in this. Salt, you know, cumin, I don't know, whatever people grind, you can do with this. So first of all, you put batteries inside of it. You unscrew it like that, and you can put a bunch of batteries in there. Just uses AAAs, I think it uses 6 of them. And then in the bottom, you just untwist it and you put your pepper in. Or you put salt in, cumin, whatever you guys grind up. And then all you do is screw it right into the bottom right there. It's all just hand tightening it. And then when you want to grind up your pepper, all you do, no buttons, not touching any buttons, you literally just turn it over, and it has this awesome blue light that emits right there. I'll get that again. So you're like, that's awesome. So it's gravity fed. So once you turn it at a certain point, it starts. Now obviously it has to be upside down so that the pepper gets there. But besides that, that's not it. In the top right here, if you open this up really big, and then we turn it over right here, you can see big things of pepper. But let's say we want finer. All you gotta do, twist that down, and twist it down really fine. Now, when we grind it, super fine pieces of pepper. We can even do it finer than that. So now look how fine all that is. So yeah, but this thing is awesome. 17 bucks, or you can get 2 for 27. This is a fun, but actually really useful, because when we make soup, we grind a ton of pepper in there. Just be able to flip this thing over, grind it. 1, it's awesome. 2, it's easier. 3, it's awesome. So yeah, $17 below, 2 for 27. All right, moving to number 8. This is this right here. It is a Spigen fast wireless charger. This thing is USB-C. It's tiny. Look at how small this thing is. So number 1, it wirelessly charges. This outputs 20 watts. 20 watts out of this tiny little box. Tiny. This is by Spigen, and I love Spigen. My case is Spigen. Haley's case is Spigen. Super freaking nice. Look at how tiny it is. So it flips up, great for traveling, and it uses USB-C, which is great because Haley uses an iPhone. I use an Android, so we can just plug USB-C. This one's going to Lightning, so Haley can charge her phone that way. Or if I just want to do a USB-C to USB-C, I can charge my phone. But look at how tiny this thing is. So 1, it's incredibly easy to move this thing around. So if you guys are like at college, or if you do a lot of traveling, or if you just don't want to take up a bunch of space in your bedroom outlet or whatever, this thing is so freaking nice to have. It's so simple, but again, fast charging. This is not slow charging. This isn't normal charging. 20 watts. Out of this tiny little thing. And for 20 bucks, that's pretty awesome. I think they also have a version that has 2 USB-Cs on it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, 20 bucks, it's a steal. All right, moving on to number 7. This is something I use every single day, all day long, and that is my Echo, not Dot. This is not the Dot. I love the Dots, I do, but the Echo, the full-size Echo, is absolutely the best one that they've made. First of all, obviously, like every Echo, it hears you incredibly well. You can turn off smart stuff, turn on smart stuff. You have all the same buttons. This is the 4th gen, as you can see. It has the round design, very pretty. But beyond that, turn it up, turn it down, mute it, just like every normal Echo. But this thing is big. This is what the 4th gen Echo Dot looks like compared to this, which I love both of these, but this one is absolutely where it's at. Biggest reason why I love this is I listen to music all day long, but the Echo Dots do great sound quality, but compared to this, they suck. I mean, literally compared to this, it's really good. Okay, so number 1, it has a dedicated subwoofer inside of this thing. and 2 tweeters. Okay, so the normal Echo Dot just has 1 tweeter. This has 2 tweeters and a subwoofer, and I cannot tell you how good the bass, just the overall sound quality is amazing for this tiny little thing. Also, this thing's only $100, and you take into account, first of all, how good this thing looks. Second of all, the usability, it having the Echo, the Amazon Alexa inside of it. Hush, hush, don't say anything. And then having that sound quality, it's pretty amazing. Let me show you. All right, here's the sound quality. The bass is so freaking good. But yeah, actually this thing blew me away. I bought it because I had a ton of dots. But after getting this thing, get one of these. You'll absolutely love it. For $100, it's actually not that bad of a price. All right, moving on to number 6. This is a water bottle. You might be like, tech water bottle, that doesn't make sense. Well, it does now. This is the Iron Flask. First of all, let's go over how beautiful this thing looks. I have 3 of these. They have like 6 or 7 different sizes, but first of all, the colorways are like, there's like 3 different colors. There's a lot of different colors. I mean, look at how beautiful that thing is. Colors on these are unbelievable. This is like bubblegum or something. So first of all, comes with 3 lids, but you're like, okay, what's the tech? The tech is double-walled metal. This is stainless steel. It is light for how metally it is, but it's just like a hydro flask, but at like a fraction of the price. So this thing actually keeps your stuff cold for a ridiculous amount of time. I actually got it because a lot of times I'll go mountain biking, I'll leave my water bottle in the car, I'll come back and I want it to be ice cold. And with normal water bottles in a hot car, it gets hot really fast. But this one is so insulated for both warm drinks and cold drinks. So if you have a cold drink in here, it'll keep it cold a long time. If you have a hot drink, like some cocoa, it'll keep it warm a really long time. It's just like a thermos, but it's like a water bottle. So yeah, one of the lids is this one. It's a straw and it works really well. That's the one I prefer most of the time. So you flip it up, works really well just like that. Then they also have like a stainless steel screw top if you're gonna go like hiking or something. And then they have like a thermos top, so it just flips up just like a coffee mug. You can use this thing as a water bottle, a thermos, coffee, anything you want. That's pretty freaking epic. And you can get these for like 25 bucks. They got a ton of different sizes. This is the size where it'll still fit in a cup holder, but there's other huge ones. Like I have a massive one over there and tons of different colors. So yeah, if you guys want a water bottle and you want it like premium, this is premium without that premium price tag. All right, moving to the number 5 spot, you gotta follow me into the bedroom, not in a weird way, but it is a lamp by Taotronics. Okay, so moving in here, this is the lamp right here. First of all, yes, it looks very clean. It has 2 light parts to it, and this is 70 bucks, so not too bad. Right here is 1 light, and it can swivel, very cool. And then there's the bigger one right here, which is actually massive. It's so cool looking. I like to have it pointed up and then one of this down, but beyond that, you plug it in like a normal thing, like a normal floor lamp, but it has this, which is magnetic, which is actually a remote, which is really cool. So you can adjust these 2 lights individually. So after I turn it on, I then can adjust first this lamp, just this one, individually with brightness. And then I can adjust the color of that one also individually. So I can do a more colder, cooler tone, and then I can do a warm tone. And I can adjust this one as well. So I can adjust that one separately, as well as all of the different colors of it. So if we want to match the other bedroom, set it to like a nice cold tone. And there we go, all cold. Now, the other thing is, this does not need batteries because it charges on the side of this and it's all magnetic. So watch, I'll put this up to it and it just magnets onto that thing. So you never have to worry about putting batteries in this thing. And the nice thing is, when you're in bed, let's say you're waking up, you have this on your bedside table, wake up, boom, lights on. Or when you wake up, you want to turn it on, or when you go to bed, turn it off. The nice thing is also, you can automatically change it to whatever color you want. So if I wanted to change it to a warmer color, just like that, turn it off. The also batteries on this thing last a really long time. I've had this out of it for like a week or more, and it never lost battery. So I think this will last quite a long time. But yeah, that was actually like one of the first things we had in this new apartment when we got here. And for only like 70 bucks, it's really good because a lot of floor lamps cost quite a bit, but having a cool one like this is pretty awesome. Moving to the number 4 spot, we're actually gonna go outside into my car. All right, I drive a 2008 Toyota Highlander. So not at all a big techie car like a Tesla. However, I installed an aftermarket Android head unit right here. These things transform your car. So I have all of my YouTube music on here so I can go through and listen to all my songs. I have Google Maps up. So basically anything you can do on a modern day car, I can now do on this. It also connects to my steering wheel, which is actually really cool. Some of them do, some of them don't. So I can actually turn up the volume with my steering wheel buttons. I can skip to the next song, everything like that. I can hang up calls, call people, basically everything. You also get an equalizer that's much better than the normal one. So I can turn up bass and everything like that. But yeah, even if you don't have the same car that I have, there are a ton of these on Amazon. You can get them for like 200 bucks. You can pay a lot more than that. You can pay a lot less than that. I got one that custom fit my car. So it actually came with all of this here. And it was like 550 bucks. But you can get ones just as good as this for like 200 bucks and install them in your car. And they absolutely transform your car. It also gives you Bluetooth audio if your car didn't have that, like mine didn't. But yeah, this is tech that I use literally every single day. All right, moving on to the number 3 spot. This is the Himox Air Purifier. This is 88 bucks, but it does some really cool stuff. So first of all, it is smart. So Alexa, turn off the air purifier. And then it turns off. Alexa, turn on the air purifier. Now beyond that, it connects to Google Assistant, Alexa, any of those. But come over here. First, it has this awesome RGB light that's super bright. You can change the light, you can turn it off, turn it low. So you got different settings, and then you have different fan speeds. So you have low and high, which is very, very high. And then you have auto. So it'll actually test your air quality, and then it will put it to whatever speed it needs to be to suck and purify your air. You can also tell your Echo or Google Assistant however you want it. So if I want to say, if it's on high and I want to say, Alexa, change air purifier to low, then it changes it down to low. You can also have it on the Wi-Fi setting, which is like working with Google Assistant and the Echo, or you can have it to like timers, like 4 or 8 hours to just go. Like if you're going to work and you want to set it to 8 hours, click it 8 hours and it will purify your air while you're gone. And this uses a legit HEPA filter, and they're not actually that expensive to replace. You could probably even go like 6 to 8 months. So big filters, like legit filters. These things are thick. But yeah, air quality is big for me, so I use this thing every single day because otherwise I get kind of like a scratchy throat. But like air is like the most important thing. But yeah, let's move on to number 2. Now this is something that I absolutely love. This is the Proxa laptop sleeve. You'll be like, oh, a laptop sleeve. Well, it's not quite just a laptop sleeve. It's a little expensive. I think these are like 45 bucks. They're like 45 to 50. And I think they have a 13-inch, a 15.6 inch, and a 16-inch for like a MacBook Pro. But they have 2 pockets. One of them is kind of a pocket to put like maybe your power brick or something like that. And then you have a full one for your actual laptop. But look inside this thing. It's all like this like felt, or is it velvet? It's definitely not felt. It's like a velvety, super nice. I mean, I want a coat. But then you also have this side, which is also the same. And they got EVA foam throughout it. Like this thing is thick. Nothing's gonna happen to your laptop when it's in there. But besides that, this is waterproof. And I was like, hey, it might just be like waterproof, but no, follow me. Okay, so here in the bathroom, the audio is probably terrible, but water's on, watch this. And then open it up. Nothing, not even damp inside. How crazy is that? So yeah, these are a little expensive, but they're incredibly protective. But I love these, and if I'm gonna use a laptop sleeve, it's gonna be this one. Moving on to the number 1 spot, this is the thing that I use most of all, more than anything else. The tech that I absolutely love and I use daily, and that is in the bedroom. And that is those 2 things right there. And that's not the lamps, those are actually just cheap $10, $15 lamps from Walmart. What makes them special is the lights and the bulbs inside of them. So these are super bright. These are by Sengled. They are smart bulbs, and it comes with a hub. It's like 60 bucks for 2 bulbs and a hub, which might sound expensive, but these are really freaking nice lights. So first of all, they go super warm, super white color. So they're very white color right now, but Alexa, turn master bedroom to a warm white. And you can see there they change to a warmer color. The white balance might be messing things up, but beyond just changing it, these get really bright for normal bulbs. So they get brighter than probably your average bulb. They are obviously LEDs, but then besides that, they can actually change colors. So Alexa, turn master bedroom to red. And then they turn a red color. And in the nighttime, it's a very bright day out, but in the nighttime, it glows your entire bedroom in red. So if you're trying to get a little romantic, you guys know changing it to red changes things up a little bit. Now, besides just these Sengled smart bulbs, we also have smart plugs. But yeah, I absolutely love those. They're unbelievably amazing. They change my life and my mood. But yeah, beyond that, I have a light out here that again is like a cheap light from Walmart. So it's right there in the corner, my messy office. But this is actually using a smart plug. So it's a normal lamp that just has pretty cheap bulbs in it, nice LEDs, but fairly cheap. And then I actually have a Sengled plug, which works with their hub. And these smart plugs, you can plug anything into them and just have the plug turn on and off. So you can use it for like your Christmas trees. That's what I used last year. But these, I have it connected to the living room, so I can say, Alexa, turn off the living room light. And then it turns off that. And that's just a cheap like $30 lamp from Walmart, but it's smart now because I just have a plug. And I think those are like 15 or 20 bucks. So guys, yeah, again, if you wanna check out any of the 10 products in this video, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada. I do got you guys. But yeah, all this stuff I use every single day, and it's just tech that just works into my day, makes it a little bit easier, makes it a little bit more enjoyable. The lights are huge because I love using them and changing the colors. Like when we're watching movies, we usually change it to red. It's also an easier way to wake up because I have these set to turn on at 7 a.m., bright white, and it's much easier. I don't even wake up with an alarm anymore because the light just wakes me up. But this was Consumer Tech Review. If you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you out, help me out and throw a like below. And if you enjoy tech reviews, top 5, 10 videos, do a bunch of those. So please consider subscribing below. But this was Consumer Tech Review, and I'll see you guys in the next video.